It's out now. A story about two brothers and a rock that becomes two rocks. Then they run as fast as they can from robots. And there's a woman who dies, which starts a war between the two brothers. And that's when things get knocked into 12th gear. A portal opens up with Phyrexians that have weapons made from oil. And you better bet your bottom dollar that these two brothers are gonna mess it all up in Phyrexian invasion oil monster robot armada brothers who are fighting a war with each other because of rock and I guess some other things. But hold on, the guys from the portal are back in a cult, and they're gonna keep the brothers' war going because oil. And one brother turns into a robot dragon, and the other uses a cup to blow up the world. And what are you gonna do then? It's a story about a war with two brothers because there's two brothers in a war. It's just called Brothers War. Yeah, it's called Brothers War.
Hello everyone, my name is Chip and Brothers War is out, so I'm going to be playing some Brothers War Death and Taxes, which is just a normal Death and Taxes deck list with Brothers War cards in it. So I'm very excited because we actually get to test 3 separate cards this time. So we're testing Demolition Field, Recruitment Officer, and Haywire Mite all in a green-white taxes deck. Demolition Field is a non-basic land card that can tap for a colorless mana, and for 2 mana we can sacrifice Demolition Field to destroy target non-basic land an opponent controls, and then they get to search their library for a basic land if they want, and put it into the battlefield, and then we get to search our library for a basic land and put it into the battlefield if we want. So this is almost, I suppose, an upgrade on Field of Ruin because it does mean we can still activate its effect against, say, a mill deck and not have to worry about activating an archive trap whilst pinching our opponent on mana. Now, we could always do that with Ghost Quarter, but this means in the event that we want to potentially strip mine someone or just reduce their colors, we don't have to go down a land to do it, which is always nice. Keeping lands is fun, especially when you're an Urza Saga build. The next card we're testing is Recruitment Officer. It's a 1 mana 2/1 human soldier, and for 4 mana we can look at the top 4 cards of our library and reveal a creature card with mana value 3 or lesser among them and put it into our hand. Then we put the rest on the bottom of our library in a random order. Now, I'm not sure if this card is good enough for modern, maybe it's not, but it is a repeatable effect that can give us a lot of card advantage in those grindy games, and it's an early game threat with 2 attacking power, so I don't think it's going to be that much of a detriment to run it, especially when we're only running 2 of it. And the last new card we're testing today is Haywire Mite. Now, we are running 3 of them, but 2 of them are in the sideboard, and this is because Haywire Mite is a 1 mana 1/1 artifact creature insect, so we're able to grab it off of our Urza's Saga. The reason I'm so excited about this card is not just because when it dies we get 2 life, but because we can pay a green mana and sacrifice it to exile target non-creature artifact or non-creature enchantment. So we have exile-based artifact and enchantment removal that we can grab off an Urza's Saga. This means we can take out our opposing players' Kaldras. We're also able to deal with pesky artifacts and enchantments that might want to remove our key creatures. And we can use it against decks that are running Blood Moon so we can keep our Urza Saga constructs coming. Also, the incidental life gain's pretty great, especially if we're playing an aggressive burn deck and we just want to be able to block and gain 2 life. So it's a very flexible card. And so here's the deck list. As you can see, it is a white-green taxes list. I'm running 4 copies of Windswept Heath in the mana base. I know fetches are normally a no-no in a taxes list, but because we're not running Leoden Arbiter, I think we might be fine, and that means we can search up our basic forest or basic plains in the event we're versing a Blood Moon matchup, because Blood Moon already hits our Urza Sagas pretty hard, so it's pretty essential to be able to get that Haywire Mite down and be able to activate it when necessary. I did consider running the pathways over the Windswept Heaths because of the life loss, but I think with things like Haywire Mite, Shadowspear, and Batterskull all in the same deck, I'm hoping we can mitigate most of that life loss with a bit of incidental life gain here and there. I'm running 2 copies of Touch the Spirit Realm alongside Flickerwisp, and that's because of Haywire Mite. I don't want our opponents to be able to exile our Kaldra Compleat, so we're using Touch the Spirit Realm to protect it. Now, maybe that means the day of Kaldra Compleat is done. I don't know yet. And because we're splashing green for Haywire Mite, I figured in the sideboard, let's run some Gaddock Teegs. A lot of the really good removal that's come out lately either has X in its mana cost or is extremely high costed, but is able to be cheated down to a lower cost. And Gaddock Teeg basically stops all of that, as well as being a good answer to Indomitable Creativity. So we're going to take the deck list through a league Teeg and hopefully show off what some of these new cards can do. And if you're enjoying this video, please be sure to leave it a like. That lets me and the algorithm know that this is more of the content you'd like to see. And if you're new here and not subscribed, hi, welcome to the channel. Please consider subscribing. That helps the channel grow, it helps more people see the videos, and it keeps the content coming. Now with all that said, let's get on with the games.
Round 1.
Alrighty, round 1, we have won the die roll. Let's go first. Let's lead Windswept Heath, crack it, get ourselves the basic planes. I will lead on Giver of Runes, pass it there. More upside if we draw Stoneforge Mystic or Thalia. Opponent leads on an Arid Mesa, passes. Aether Vial, little late. Let's go Demolition Field, Aether Vial, Recruitment Officer. They're cracking the Arid Mesa. Sacred Foundry, untapped. Unholy Heat on the Giver of Runes. Okay, well, we'll just pass it there. Steam Vents, tapped. Ragavan, they're passing to us. Okay, Aether Vial ticking up. Sure. Horizon Canopy, Skyclave, take out the Ragavan, go to combat, swing in for 2, pass the turn there. Urza's Saga. Okay, we have the answer for that on the field. Fable of the Mirror Breaker. All right, that's a little gross. Go to our turn, tick up the Aether Vial. So what is this? Is this the, this is Underworld Breach combo, I think. Let's play Temple Garden. I will pay 2 life. Recruitment Officer, Thalia, very nice. All right, already getting a card off Recruitment Officer.
Oh, have I got your attention now?
Activate Aether Vial, yes, put Thalia into play, pass the turn there. We're going to attack with the Recruitment Officer, actually. Yep, no blocks from our opponent, we'll pass it. Urza's Saga, ticking up. Ragavan and Spire Bluff Canal go away. Second copy of Urza's Saga, okay. Swings in, oh damn. Unholy Heat on the Thalia, okay. Here I thought maybe they had a Fury, but I guess not. So they had to spend the mana they got. Well, we'll just take 2. Go to my turn, I will tick up the Aether Vial. Flickerwisp is very nice. What if we went Recruitment Officer, get the Thalia, go to combat, swing in for 4, no blocks. Okay, they take it down to 9. So now we'll pass. So now they get a construct token. Okay, they have to decide what they're doing with the Saga. So let's cast Solitude, ditching Thalia. Okay, they're making a token. Let's take out the Reflection of Kiki-Jiki, activate Aether Vial, Flickerwisp, target our Solitude. Okay, now they can get what they want and do what we like, but we have an army. They get a Springleaf Drum, swinging in. Think I'll just take it down to 6. Another copy of Urza's Saga.
Not another one?
Okay, making another token. Sure. So Solitude is coming back. Let's just take out the untapped construct. Go to my turn. Aether Vial staying on 3. Play our own Urza's Saga. Activate Recruitment Officer. Flickerwisp, hey? That's handy. So let's grab the Wisp. Go to combat. Yeah, swing in with everything. Hit them for a bunch. Go to second main. Activate our Aether Vial. Yes. Flickerwisp. Into play. Target my own Flickerwisp. Go to the end step. Flickerwisp returns target one of their constructs. Pass the turn there. All right, their Sagas can do what they like. Makes a construct, just swinging in for 2. I think we take it. Underworld Breach, Unholy Heat takes out a Wisp, cracks a Bauble, recasts the Bauble. Hallowed Fountain, Underworld Breach going away, Aether Vial staying on 3. Another land. So what does that do for us? So we can Demolition Field, take out the Urza Saga. Opponent gets a mountain, get a plains. Let's look at the top 4.
Show me potato salad.
Wow. Whiff. Okay, swing in the air for 3. Let's pass it there. Expressive Iteration, Scalding Tarn. They crack it down to 2. Okay, big swings. Okay, gets a treasure token. Let's block like that, see what happens. Go up to 9. Opponent gets another token. Emery, sure. Mills a bunch. Grinding Station. Okay, they're going to combo off. Oof, they might have it. Straight up might have it. Casts a Thassa's Oracle and gets himself the win. Alright, to the sideboard. I think Burrenton Forge-Tenders are good here, as are all our artifacts and the Sanctifier en-Vec. Citywide Bust can clean up the tokens, but I don't think we need that. I think we're cutting the Recruitment Officers, Shadowspear, gonna go down to 1 Aether Vial, which means Wisp gets worse, so then I'll cut out 3 Wisps. Run it back like that. Alright, let's go first. We gotta go fast. This hand is fast. Let's keep Horizon Canopy, Aether Vial. Pass the turn there. Steam Vents, untapped. Ragavan, fair enough. Mishra Mishra's Bauble, Aether Vial, ticking up, Urza Saga, run out the Giver of Runes, pass the turn there, Unholy Heats the Giver of Runes, we let it go, Scalding Tarn, swings in with the Ragavan, activate Aether Vial, yes, Burrenton Forge-Tender, block the Ragavan with the Burrenton. Die, scum! That worked, go to my turn, Aether Vial ticking up, 2-2, would love to draw a land here, hey, it hurts, but it is a land. Run out the Horizon Canopy. Sure, I'll go to combat and attack. Pass the turn there. They crack the Scalding Tarn. Sacred Foundry. Tapped. Flooded Strand. Emery. Mills a bunch. Just goes to pass. Let's create a token. Activate Aether Vial. Sanctifier en-Vec goes in. They crack the Flooded Strand. Get a Steam Vents untapped. Unholy Heats the Construct. Sure. Go to our turn. Tick up the Aether Vial. A land is nice. Let's make a construct. Get the Relic of Progenitus, play the Windswept Heath and crack it now, get the plains, activate Aether Vial, yes, Skyclave Apparition, take out the Emery, go to combat, and opponent scoops it up there. Well, I think that went very, very well. Let's run it back. Don't think this one does it. Let's mulligan. I guess we can keep. Throw back a Skyclave. Steam Vents tapped into a Mishra's Bauble. Okay. Cracks the Bauble, looking at our top card. Go to my turn. I mean, sure. Plains, Relic. I mean, I'll take an artifact out of their graveyard. Pass it there. Their own Urza Saga. Mox Amber. Passes. Let's go Demolition Field. Stoneforge Mystic. Just get Sword of Fire and Ice here. Pass the turn.
Well, joopity boop. Time to die.
Yep, opponent has the removal. Urza Saga, ticking up. Island. Let's make him exile a card. Let's run out Urza Saga. Go to the end step. They're going to make a construct. In response, let's take out their Urza Saga. Let's just grab a plains, because we're going to need that for later. Expressive Iteration. Ragavan. Interesting. Okay, swings in for 2. I shall take it. Let's make him exile a card. Forge-Tender. Hello. Let's play Temple Garden. Pay 2 life. Run out a Forge-Tender. Pass the turn there. Emery. Sure. Mills bunch of sagas. Okay. Swings in for 2. I'm just going to take it. Make him exile a card. Let's make a construct. I could prevent this damage. I think I will. Second Unholy Heat. Okay.
Oh! Got me again.
That's great. Make another construct. Haywire Mite or second Relic. Pithing Needle. Name Emery. Urza Saga. Aether Vial. Pass the turn there. Opponent getting aggressive. Block a Ragavan. Down to 11. Looks like they're passing to me. Aether Vial ticking up. Urza Saga ticking up. I think I'm pretty happy just passing here. Could attack with a construct, couldn't I? Yeah, let's attack with a construct. Swing in for 4. Pass the turn there. Spire Bluff Canal tapped. Swinging in. Okay. I shall make a construct. My construct shall block your Emery. And opponent scoops it up there. Very nice. Okay. Well, that went well. We got to see some of the power of, I don't even know what it's called anymore. In game 1, we got to see the power of Recruitment Officer, which we ended up taking out because we didn't need it. We have good enough sideboard cards for this matchup. And then, yeah, just our Relics and our Pithing Needles, being able to get them off our Urza Saga, it basically makes this matchup pretty easy. But no, it was a great game. Really happy with how that went. 1-0.
Round 2.
Already round 2 and we've lost the die roll. And we're going to keep this hand. This is a nice hand. Hopefully we're not bursting burn, because our mana situation is painful. Plains from our opponent. Okay. Another Solitude's nice. Temple Garden. Ouch. Giver of Runes. Pass. Urza Saga. Ingenious Smith. Portable Hole. Go to my turn. Horizon Canopy. Stoneforge Mystic. Yes. Let's grab the Kaldra. Pass the turn. Their Saga's ticking up. They did hit the land. Another copy of Ingenious Smith. Reveals. Nothing. Portable Hole. Okay. Targeting the Giver of Runes. Let's try and give pro white. That works. Okay. Sure. Their Ingenious Smiths can be big. Go to my turn. Activate Stoneforge. Kaldra into play. Swing in for 5. Take it down to 15. Pass the turn there. Their Urza Saga doing its thing. They're tapping it for mana. Interesting. Shadowspear. Okay. Ticking up their boys. Combat Thresher. When it enters, draw a card. That is some janky stuff going on with that artwork, but okay. Maybe they're planning on ephemerating it? No idea. Swinging in for 6. Okay, I'll just take it. Go to my turn. Plains. Very nice. Let's run out Recruitment Officer. Go to combat. Swing in for 5. Take it down to 10. Pass the turn there. Another copy of Urza Saga. Okay. Another copy of Combat Thresher. Pumping the dudes. Okay. Portable Hole. Taking out my Kaldra token. Gross. Okay. Let's cast Solitude. Getting rid of a Skyclave Apparition. Take out an Ingenious Smith. Goes away. Cast Solitude. Getting rid of a Skyclave Apparition. Take out an Ingenious Smith. Okay. Second main. Let's channel. Touch the Spirit Realm on our Kaldra. Get it back. Go to my turn. Flickerwisp. Well, it's nice. Swing in for 5. No blocks. They take it. Flickerwisp. Blink our Stoneforge. Comes back in the end step. Fire and Ice or Shadowspear. Let's go Fire and Ice. Pass the turn there. They Player planes, equip a Shadowspear to a combat thresher, swings in for 4, does have trample. I'm just going to take it. Go to my turn, hopefully draw a land here. No. Play the Aether Vial, pass the turn there, no attacks. Makes a big old construct. Gonna make another construct. They can get a Pithing Needle here and name Stoneforge. Voyager Staff. Well, I think that'd just be the game. They're doing it on their own combat thresher. Okay, interesting. Well, let's activate our Stoneforge in the end step. Put the Sword of Fire and Ice into play. Put a counter on the Aether Vial. Demolition Field. Let's equip the Flickerwisp. Go to combat. Attack in the air for 5. Shoot the Thresher for 2. Draw an Urza Saga. Okay, don't think that helps us too much, but we'll pass. Whatever they equip the Shadowspear to, we will block with Phyrexian Gem. Ingenious Smith, yep. Hits a Relic of Progenitus, pretty dead. Has the portable hole, and we will scoop it up.
Well, that's embarrassing.
I think we bring in the Haywire Mites here. Don't think much else is helpful. Maybe the Pithing Needle. Trim 2 Aether Vials, 1 Thalia. Run it back like that. Feel like we made some misplays there and we probably could have got ahead earlier. All right, let's go first. Let's keep this hand. Let's go Windswept Heath. Crack it. Get our Temple Garden. Pay 2 life. Run out a Recruitment Officer. Pass the turn there. Planes from our opponent into the Shadowspear. Okay. Go to my turn. Urza Saga. Thalia. Oof them for 2. Pass the turn there. Stoneforge Mystic, sure. Tutors up Kaldra. Go to my turn. Haywire Mite number 1. Alrighty. Let's play Demolition Field. Swing in for 4. Could Solitude here. I do kind of want them to time walk themselves with the Kaldra though. So let them go to their turn. Their own copy of Urza Saga. Okay. No attacks. Interesting. Let's cast Solitude now. Ditching the Thalia. Hit the Stoneforge Mystic. Stoneforge Mystic puts an equipment in. Puts in the Kaldra. Okay. Tap the Urza Saga for mana. Okay. Haywire Mite. Let's take out their Urza Saga. Get our basic forest. Glad I kept that in the deck. Let's exile Kaldra.
Bye-bye. See you later.
Swing in for 5. They're down to 10. Pass it there. Ingenious Smith reveals Pithing Needle. Okay. Doesn't cast it. Has some tricks. Let's run out Aether Vial. Go to combat. Swing in for 6. Blocking the construct. Ephemerate the Smith. Okay. So they still take 1. They get a Darksteel Citadel, and now they're going to take 4. Works for me. Down to 5. We'll go to their turn. Rebound on the Ephemerate. Do you cast it? Will cost you a mana. They do. Ingenious Smith reveals another Darksteel Citadel. Okay. They play the Darksteel Citadel. Now they have a 2/2 Smith. Stoneforge Mystic. Yep. Nettle Cyst. Equipping the Shadowspear to the Summoning 6 Smith. Okay. Aether Vial. Ticking up. Let's go to combat, swing in with everything, see how they block. Oh, I don't think blocking like that's a good idea. Activate Aether Vial. Haywire Mite. Take out the Shadowspear.
See ya.
Take out both of your creatures, trading off one of mine. You're down to 2. Pass the turn there. Crack Silent Clearing to draw, and scoops it up. Very nice. I think the Citywide Busts might actually be helpful here. Go down to 1 Aether Vial, and I'll cut all but 1 Thalia, I think. I bring in a Sanctifier over a Thalia, hey? Run it back like that, because I think the Sanctifier blocking like a Nettlesys token is much better. Keeping planes. Voyager Staff, no worries. Let's go Windswept Heath, crack it, get ourselves a planes, run out an Aether Vial, and pass. Portable Hole, okay. Takes out my Aether Vial. Let's run out Giver of Runes, pass the turn there. Darksteel Citadel, Combat Thresher, sure. Crack the Windswept Heath, get a planes, go to my turn, touch the Spirit Realm. Might be better. Horizon Canopy. I suppose before they get Ephemerate up, Skyclave might be better. Skyclave, take out the Combat Thresher, pass the turn there, no attacks. Citizen's Crowbar, sure. They play a planes. Shadowspear, passes. Stoneforge Mystic. Temple Garden tapped. Touch the Spirit Realm. Take out the Citizen's Crowbar. Go to combat. Swing in for 2. They take it down to 18. Pass the turn there. Ingenious Smith, yep. Darksteel Citadel. They play the Darksteel Citadel. Get a counter on the Ingenious Smith. 1 card in hand. Equips the Shadowspear to the Citizen token. Swings in for 2. Okay. Down to 14. Go to my turn. Stoneforge Mystic. Let's grab Kaldra. Stoneforge Mystic. Let's grab Batterskull. Pass the turn there. Ephemerates the Ingenious Smith. Okay. Gets a Pithing Needle to hand. Oh, they think that'll stop my Stoneforges? Ephemerate doing its thing. Ingenious Smith reveals a Springleaf Drum. Pithing Needle does name the Stoneforge Mystic. Okay. Swinging in for 2. I'll take it. Lauren of the Third Path. So when it enters, destroy up to 1 target artifact or enchantment, so they'll get the Citizen's Crowbar back. Okay. Takes out my Touch the Spirit Realm. Citizen's Crowbar returns. Run out Haywire Mite. Pass the turn there. They only have a Springleaf Drum in hand. They do have the Shadowspear though, so Citizen's Crowbar can take out a Kaldra. Ingenious Smith growing. Let's take out the Pithing Needle. Gain some life. Activate Stoneforge. Batterskull into play. Uses the Citizen's Crowbar to take out the Batterskull. Okay, they still have the Voyager Staff to deal with the Kaldra, and now we have the Touch the Spirit Realm.
Magnificent.
So we hold Urza's Saga. Okay, well, we have the answer for that in hand. Citywide Bust. Moving the Shadowspear onto the Ingenious Smith. Activate Stoneforge. Put Kaldra into play. Go to my turn. Demolition Field. Okay, let's take out the Urza Saga. Get ourselves a Plains. Swing in for 5. They're taking it. Okay, second main, Citywide Bust. Probably a bad idea if they have an Ephemerate. Okay, so they use the Voyager Staff on their own creature. That's fine. Yeah, that was a risk because they could have used the Voyager Staff with the Shadowspear and the Lauren. Yeesh, I almost misplayed there really bad. Well, I did misplay, but I didn't get punished yet. Should have kept Touch the Spirit Realm up, Chip. It is your only way to survive this game. Plains, okay. Equipping Lauren with the Shadowspear, okay. Passing the turn, okay. Whew, we made it. Let's run out another copy of Give of Runes. Swing in for 5. They take it down to 12. Let's run out Recruitment Officer. Pass the turn there. Would actually love to draw a land, because then I can activate Recruitment Officer and keep Touch the Spirit Realm up. Ephemerates the Ingenious Smith. Okay, maybe they don't notice the second text on Shadowspear. Yeah, they scoop it up. Awesome. So they didn't notice that Shadowspear has some extra text on it. And we got there. Awesome. Whew, that one was a hike. They've all been hikes, but all of our cards are working very well. I'm not sure about Touch the Spirit Realm anymore, though, with Recruitment Officer, because we could be getting something with this. Leave it with me.
Round 3.
Alrighty, round 3, and we have lost the die roll. Kahira revealed. Let's keep this one. Test out the new Demolition Field. Polluted Delta, and they pass. Oh, Thalia, love it. Let's just play Plains and pass. They crack the Polluted Delta. Rorgrim Triome. Flooded Strand, and they're passing. Give her runes now. I still think it's Saga Thalia. At resolved, they crack the Flooded Strand. Zagoth Triome.
Pretty colors.
Island, just passing. Flickerwisp, okay. Demolition Field, let's go to combat. Attack them for 2. Pass it there. Cycles a Shark Typhoon, X equals 1.
The smallest shark in the world.
Castle Vantress, Teferi Time Raveler, bouncing my Urza's Saga, so I still get a construct. Play the Urza's Saga. Hit Teferi Time Raveler. Yep, they trade off the Shark token. Second main, let's take him off red. Think we get a Plains here. Run out of Giver of Runes, pass. Teferi ticking up. Mystic Gate, passing. Another Urza Saga, okay. Swing it to Fairy, swing at them. To Fairy down, they take a hit. Let's run out Demolition Field, pass the turn. Opponent's scrying 2. 1 top, 1 bottom. Alright, let's hit their Triome now, I guess. Grab a Forest. Supreme Verdict to wipe my board.
Oh!
Touch the Spirit Realm's interesting. Let's grab Aether Vial, run out Urza's Saga, Stoneforge Mystic, Sword of Fire and Ice, pass the turn there. Sure, takes out the Stoneforge Mystic. Go to my turn, Aether Vial, ticking up, Urza's Saga, ticking up. Let's run out another copy of Urza's Saga. Swing in for 2, take it down to 13, pass the turn there. They crack the Flooded Strand, get themselves an island, cycles a Shark Typhoon, gets themselves a 3/3. Okay, takes out my Aether Vial, sure. Scalding Tarn, let's make a construct in the end step. Go to my turn. Let's make a construct. Cracking the Scalding Tarn, okay. Just grab an Aether Vial, play the Plains, go to combat, attack them. Has a Solitude that they're casting, okay. Takes out one of the attacking constructs, okay. Double blocks the other. Make another construct. Solitude getting rid of a Wisp. And it has the counter spell, fair enough. Pass it there. Steam Vents tapped. Only 1 card in hand for our opponent. Aether Vial, ticking up. Make a construct. What if we get... just another Vial, maybe? Now might be the time just to resolve the Sword of Fire and Ice. Archmage's Charm, fair enough. And so now I'm pretty free to attack. They take it down to 4. Pass the turn there. They scry 2, put both on the bottom. Okay, they're digging. Teferi, Hero of Dominaria. Yeah, that's a redraw for them. Or they might just exile 1. Yeah, okay. So they're dead. Yeah. Had to go for the draw there, opponent. Alrighty, that went well. Alright, well, we bring in the Gaddock Teegs and the Haywire Mites and the Pithing Needle. And I think that's it. I think we're cutting Skyclaves here. Is that right? Skyclave takes out Teferi, but not much else, which Pithing Needle can name. Everything else is over 4, I think. Yeah, let's take them out, see where we're at. Let's just cut 1 Aether Vial and 1 Wisp. Run it back like that. Show me the Teeg. That's a mulligan. Let's keep. Throw back the Haywire Mite. Hallowed Fountain tapped. Okay. Plains, Giver of Runes, go. Hallowed Fountain tapped. Plains, Thalia, go. Steam Vents, tapped. Prismatic Ending on Thalia. Okay. Let's go for Pro White. And opponent scoops up the match. Look, they're playing control and they very much were not in control. I don't know what to tell you guys.
Round 4.
Alrighty, round 4. We can keep this one. Opponent reveals an Ubosh, so hopefully it's some burn list and our Shadowspear will get us there. Arid Misa, passing. Temple Garden, yes. Pay 2 life. Give runes. Pass the turn there. They crack the Arid Misa. Sacred Foundry, tapped. Passes. Sacred Foundry, untapped. There's a Bone Crusher Giant. Ubosh is odd, yeah. Let's go to combat. Swing in for 1. They take it. Okay. Urza's Saga. Run out Shadowspear. Pass the turn there. 2 white mana. March of Otherworldly Light on my Giver of Runes. Arid Misa. They crack it. Is this Blood Moon? Oh, just Wear Tear.
Is that all?
Urza's Saga. Pass. Flooded Strand. Seasoned Pyro. Okay. Let's run out of planes. Pass the turn there. They crack the Flooded Strand. Sacred Foundry. Tapped. Another copy of Seasoned Pyro. Okay. Chancellor of the Annex in the main board. I love it. I love it. Swings in for 3. I'm just going to take it. Hard casts Ragavan. Let's make a construct. Let's make a construct. I will just grab Haywire Mite here. Run out my forest. Pass the turn. No attacks. Swinging in. So they might have land Fury. So if we block, they can clear our whole board. Okay. No blocks. Down to 9. Gets Ubosh to hand. I would love a Solitude. Thalia's pretty good. Let's just run out a Skyclave, take out that pesky Ragavan, think past the turn there. There's that Fury. They exiled the Ubosh to do it. Okay, gonna take out all my artifacts. Okay, gain some life. Hopefully Fury goes away. Good, no Ephemerate. That's good. A dashed Ragavan. Okay, let's block the Ragavan. Go down to 5. Wow, that's not very much. Land? That is indeed a land.
Oh my god, and I wanted it white.
We can't play both Flickerwisp and Thalia.
I wanted it white.
So I guess it's just Batterskull this turn and hope. Pass it there. Yep, that's the game. Okay, scoop it up. Burringtons are amazing. Sanctifier's great. Haywire Mites come in. Ditch the Wisps. Trim 2 Thalias. Let's just keep it like this. Okay, let's go first. Keep, I guess. It's not great. Chancellor of the Annex has entered the revealed cards.
This is the one thing we didn't want to happen.
So let's just play Windswept Heath and pass. We may just get stacked out of this game now. If we don't rip the second land, Sunbaked Canyon, crack the Windswept Heath. Temple Garden, no. Go to my turn, didn't draw it. Let's run out Recruitment Officer as a sacrifice.
Do not cite the deep magic to me, witch. I was there when it was written.
Nope. So we should have just done that on the first turn, I think. Although this does save us 2 life, so who knows? Who knows? Pass it there. Snow-covered plains for our opponent. Let's run out Aether Vial. Pass the turn there. Where's my Aether Vial?
God so fit to grace me with a spare.
That was their whole turn 3 though. Windswept Heath. Aether Vial. Pass the turn there. Marches my Aether Vial. Crack the Windswept Heath. Get a plains. Go to my turn. Sure, I'll run out Urza's Saga and Stoneforge Mystic. Let's grab Shadowspear here. Run that out. Pass the turn there. So they have to deal with the Urza's Saga with a Blood Moon, or they have to deal with the Stoneforge Mystic. If they can deal with both, I'd be impressed. A Wear Tear maybe? They've already spent 2. No, they've already spent 1. It's 2 cards. Silly me. Wow, just passing. Okay, let's play a plains. Let's just pass. Do I attack? No. They might dash a Ragavan. Passes to us. Let's make a construct. They have to discard down. Oh, that's a really good sign. Surely it's just Chancellor here. Yep, Solitude's an amazing pickup. Let's make another construct. Let's grab the Aether Vial. Swing in for 5. They have the Solitude. Okay, targets a construct. No worries. Has an Ephemerate, so I will cast my own Solitude, ditching a Skyclave. Do you have a second Ephemerate? Nope. Love Ephemerate, but that's the risk you take. They do take out a construct though. But hey, being up to 22 against a Bernie sort of deck is fine. We hit them for 1. Pass the turn there. Marsh Flats. So they do hit the land. They crack it. Sacred Foundry, untapped. Just Ubosh to hand. Is this for a Fury maybe? Surely they would have done it then. Aether Vial, ticking up. Demolition Field. Activate Stoneforge. Kaldra into play. Let's equip the construct. This means they'll have to decide if they want to stop us gaining life or having a big indestructible dude if they have the second Solitude. Go to combat. Swing in for 10. Gain 5. Up to 27. Certainly what I would consider breathing room against this list. And opponent scoops it up there. Very nice. Let's cut the recruitment officers and bring back in some Thalias, hey? Run it back like that, because they're going first now. And Chancellor's a real pain. Hopefully not a 1-lander this time. I'll keep this one. Thank you. No Chancellor. Sacred Foundry tapped. Okay. Plains is amazing. Run out the Burrenton. Pass the turn there. Flooded Strand. Just passes. Windswept Heath. Let's crack it. Get the Forest. I'm still worried about Blood Moon. Their list should probably be running Blood Moon. Whether they took it out or not is another matter. Let's get the Forest. I think we just go Thalia. Pass the turn there. No attacks. Flooded Strand. They crack it. Snow-covered Plains. Snow-covered Mountain. Seasoned Pyromancer. Makes 2 dudes ditching 2 Fable of the Mirror Breakers. Okay. Glad that happened. Windswept Heath. Crack it. Get a Plains. Giver of Runes. Stoneforge Mystic. Kaldra. Pass the turn there. No attacks. Double Fury would be pretty gross here. Solitude. Sure. Targets Thalia. Okay. Thalia down. Ephemerate. Fair enough. Target Stoneforge. Yep. Another Ephemerate. Wow. Targets Burrenton Forge-Tender, which we will sacrifice. Target the Seasoned Pyro. Swings in like that. I will block a token. Go down to 20. There's the Ragavan. There's a Saga. Haywire Mite. Sword of Fire and Ice. Sword of Fire and Ice resolves. Just going to pass it there. Their Ephemerates are rebounding. Let's see what they target with each one. First one targets a Solitude. Okay. Targets the Giver of Runes. Giver of Runes will target the Haywire Mite. Give it pro-white. Now that second Ephemerate's probably going to target the Seasoned Pyromancer. Sure does. Okay, they get 2 draws. What do they discard? Another Seasoned Pyro. Okay. 3 mana. Is this a wear tear? Just gets Ubosh to hand. Is this for Fury? It is. Okay, so we're going to gain 2 life. That's fine. Just hope they don't have another Ephemerate in hand for the Solitude. Hits us for 3. Ragavan hits. Horizon Canopy. Okay. Glad that's not on top. Go to our turn. Another Haywire Mite. Let's play Temple Garden. I will pay 2 life. Sure. Let's make a token. Try and equip it. Pass the turn there. Arid Mesa from our opponent. They crack it immediately. 5 mana. Is this a hardcast Solitude? Oh bosh. Okay. So it deals double that damage instead. 6, 10, 14. It's a lot. Okay. Good to know. It's a lot. No attacks at all. Okay, let's make a construct. Shadowspear, equip our big construct token, play a Demolition Field, run out another Haywire Mite. I think we got to attack here, surely. Blocks with the Solitude. Okay, let's take out Ragavan. Thalia. Okay, it's not bad. Back up to 26. Pass the turn there. Opponent has 2 minutes and 20 seconds to kill us. They might be able to do it. They might not. Big swings. Just block like that, I guess. Opponent has the Solitude. Yep. Takes out our construct. It's an evoked Solitude, though. Wow. Well, we gain 2 life. Up to 36. Go to my turn. Wow. Run out Thalia. Equip the sword to it. Run out Burrenton Forge-Tender. Pass the turn. They crack the Arid Mesa they just drew. Okay. Sacred Foundry tapped. This is for some tokens. Yep, Stoneforge. So let's go to combat. Do I equip to the Shadowspear to the... I think I do. Swing in for 5. Just take out a token. Touch the Spirit Realm. So we can't cast it. Still get Stoneforge down though. Let's do that. Grab the Batterskull. Pass the turn there. And opponent scoops up the match there. Very nice. Yeah, alright. Alright, Haywire Mite. Got legs. Literally, look at it. Damn thing's got legs.
Round 5.
Alrighty, final round. Can we keep this? I guess. Let's keep... It's okay. Opponent leads on a Flooded Strand. Into a Plains. Into a Springleaf Drum. Into an Ornithopter. Into an Esper Sentinel. Okay. Let's go Windswept Heath and crack it. Get our Temple Garden. Run out Giver of Runes and pass. Sigarda's Aid. Yep. Into Giver of Runes. Okay. Go to my turn. Urza Saga. Haywire Mite. And while they're tapped out, let's get rid of that Sigarda's Aid. Pass the turn there. Ledger Shredder. Interesting. I don't think constructs are winning us this game. Skyclave Apparition. Let's choke them on mana. Take out the Springleaf Drum, pass the turn there, no attacks. They have another Esper Sentinel. Swings in the air, or 1, we will take it. Go to my turn. Do I want to tap this for mana, or do I want to make a construct now? I want to tap it for mana. Let's grab an Aether Vial. Let's run out Horizon Canopy. Let's let the mana go. Go to combat, swing in for 2, and it's blocking with the Esper Sentinel. Gives it pro-white. Okay. Run out Flickerwisp, target our Skyclave Apparition. Go to the end step, take out their Giver of Runes. Pass the turn there. Urza Saga of their own. Passes to us. Aether Vial ticking up. Demolition Field. Let's go to combat, swing in for 3. They take it. Demolition Field on Urza Saga. Tutor ourselves up a Plains. Run out Stoneforge Mystic. What do we think? Kaldra is the fastest, but I think Sword of Fire and Ice is the best here. Pass it there. And opponent scoops it up there. Very nice. All right. Hammer time, hey? So Haywire Mites are pretty good. Pithing Needle. That might be it. So I think we cut the Recruitment Officers here. And the Shadowspear. Run it back like that. Sure. Let's keep this one. Windswept Heath. They crack it. Plains. Giver of Runes. Plains. Aether Vial. Go. Urza Saga. Yep. Stoneforge. Yeah. Is this going to be a fast Kaldra? Colossus Hammer. Oh, they might be going for the win next turn. Aether Vial. Ticking up. Urza Saga. Aether Vial. Giver of Runes. Pass. So if they have... Yeah, there's potentially a win here. That's part of it. Sigarda's Aid. Let's just go to blocks. Okay. Colossus Hammer. No worries. Aether Vial. Giver of Runes Runes into play. Go to our turn. Tick up both our Aether Vials. Demolition Field. Pass the turn there. Okay. Opponent taps the Urza Saga for mana. Gets the Shadowspear. Okay. Gotta hope they don't have the second hammer then. Springleaf Drum. Okay. Swings in for a lot. Let's make a construct here. Block with the construct. Second hammer. Does that do it? Not quite. Give pro white down to 1. So I need green mana here. I need green mana. I need my basic is what I need. Oh dear. Let's tick up both Aether Vials. Can I do this? So if I make another construct, I can grab Haywire Mite. They don't have a non-basic land, so Demolition Field can't give me green. My Windswept Heath will cost me life. Do I have anything that can get rid of said thing? Let's just tap for mana and have a look. So Haywire Mite, Pithing Needle, Aether Vial. Let's run out the Haywire Mite, play another Urza Saga, and hope they make a mistake.
We're doomed.
Cracking the Flooded Strand. Okay, what are they getting? Basic Plains. Damn. Stoneforge Mystic. Okay. Colossus Hammer. Scoop it up. All right, we can do better than that. Let's run it back. This time we get to go first. Yeah, we can keep this one. Temple Garden. Yes. Aether Vial. Go. Windswept Heath. They crack it. Plains. Giver of Runes. Okay. Aether Vial. Tick it up. Demolition Field. Stoneforge Mystic. Use its ability. Kaldra. Pass the turn there. Defensive Kaldra is very helpful in the face of a Giver of Runes. Their owners a Saga that we can deal with into their own Stoneforge Mystic. Okay. Grabs their own Kaldra. Go to my turn. Aether Vial. Ticking up. Urza Saga. Demolition Field. Their Urza Saga. Basic Plains. My own Giver of Runes. Pass the turn there. They activate their Stoneforge. Put Kaldra into play. Swings in from 5. Just gonna take it. Go to my turn. Aether Vial ticking up to 3. There's a Saga doing its thing. Play a Windswept Heath. What do we say? End step. Activate Aether Vial. Flickerwisp. Target the Kaldra Compleat. Their own Windswept Heath. They crack it. Get a Plains. Pure Steel Paladin. Sure. Let's crack our Windswept Heath. Get a Plains. Go to the end step. Kaldra's coming back. They do get to draw. We make a construct. Go to my turn. Aether Vial staying where it is. Skyclave's awesome. Let's make a construct. Haywire Mite. Now they might have blacksmith skill or something here, so let's go Aether Vial, Skyclave Apparition, take out the Giver of Runes. Giving the germ token pro white, I see. Okay. Now we go to combat. We swing in the air for 3. They take it down to 15. Pass the turn there. Paradise Mantle. Okay. They draw a card. Colossus Hammer. Solitude. Ditching Thalia. Take out the Pure Steel Paladin. Does have a blacksmith skill. Let's go after the Kaldra Compleat gem now. Do they have a second one? No, they do not. Okay. So I think we played that correctly. All right. So they get to keep their Pure Steel Paladin. All right. Now they get to draw. Memnite. Sure. Equip Stoneforge with the Paradise Mantle. Steel Shaper's Gift. Shadowspear, I'm guessing. Yep. Runs that out. Draws another card. This is rough. Equips and equips. So let's go to blockers. That puts us down to 1. That means we're getting hit for 7. What's under this? A 1-drop. Okay, let's take 7. If they have a Solitude in hand, we're in real trouble. We might not be actually able to protect these. A risk of a Solitude, we might let them go. So Haywire Mite is an amazing pickup. Skyclave Apparition, Touch the Spirit Realm, Flickerwisp, lots of good draws. Let's go past the turn there, go to our turn. Aether Vial staying on 3. Play the Urza Saga. I think we can attack with the Flickerwisp still. Doesn't matter, they're at 28. Jesus. No attacks, okay. Hallowed Fountain, untapped. Another copy of Stoneforge. Gross. Reality Chip, okay. Puts the Reality Chip into play, draws a card. Moves the equipment over to the Memnite for more mana. Giver of Runes. Okay, getting pretty gross here. Springleaf Drum. Additional mana. Sagada's Aid. Well, moves the Paradise Mantle over to the Pure Steel Paladin. Reality Chip to the Stoneforge Mystic. No attacks. Okay, well, Stoneforge. Kaldra Compleat. Still got a lot of great draws, but it could be over very soon. Does Stoneforge Mystic help? So they give this pro black and they swing in. So if we swing in for 6, lifelink, we go up to 13. They give pro white. So we need enough back end to block 7 of it. 2, 4, 6, 7. So we have that, plus the colorless. What other equipment do we have? Just the Shadowspear and the Sword of Fire and Ice. Sword of Fire and Ice isn't going to do it. So we're holding out. Let's just pass the turn there. Plains. Another copy of Pure Steel Paladin. Sure. Another Colossus Hammer, which probably means that's the game, I'd say. Oh, equipping to a Memnite. Okay. Pure Steel Paladin. Protection from black. And now they equip the other one. Yeah, it's probably too much for us. Let's give pro white over there. But I think they have too much. It's going to come through. We got the 4-1. Unfortunate. Ah, well, it was a wild ride. Wild, wild ride. Alrighty, cheeky 4-1 for our first league with the Brothers War cards. Recruitment Officer did very well in game 1. Unfortunately, we didn't get there, but I think that's because our concentration of creatures isn't high enough. We're only running 27. Haywire Mite is amazing. Just being able to grab it with Urza's Saga and take out those annoying artifacts and enchantments is great. The gain life is surprisingly relevant against the burn decks. It does mean that as well as Shadowspear, we can grab a Haywire Mite just to quickly gain life against burn, which is great. Not being able to hit creature-based artifacts might be a problem, so I might take out one Haywire Mite from the side, or even the Sanctifier en-Vec, and replace it with something else, maybe a Kataki as a singleton. But overall, I'm very happy with the way the deck performed. That last match was just unfortunate. We just didn't quite get there. Yeah, a lot of really good draws would have saved us there. A Touch the Spirit Realm instead of a Stoneforge. So many good draws, and unfortunately, we just didn't quite get them. But look, it was a great league. I hope you've enjoyed it. I've had fun, and until next time, everybody, have fun.